Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel. Got something a little bit different for you today. We are staying with Parma for one more thing. We're just going to see what happens next. So I've resigned. We're on 12th of June 2025, and what we're going to do is just simulate and see what happens after we've left. Who joins, which players get sold, which players get bought, and what changes are made. So we're going to jump straight in. It's Parma from the Ashes, and it's what happened next. So this is where I left off. What I've done, if I can remember where it is, I've put all of the current Parma players, like the first team players and the ones out on loan, in the shortlist so we can sort of keep tabs on them and see who moves where. As you can see, everyone's still playing for Parma at the moment, and there's some players that are still out on loan that'll be coming back any minute. What has happened, I have already made some transfers for Parma for the new season. I made some Bosman transfers. So we're going to see those. They're not here though, are they? Jacopo Cucchi is a centre-back who we signed on a free from Atalanta. Looks very solid, good marking, good at tackling stats, decent positioning, mentals are pretty balanced. Physically, he's very strong. So he was a guy that I looked at a while ago, and we've got him, going to get him in on a free. So he'll be joining on July the 1st. Along with Luca Valzania, central midfielder, also from Atalanta. There was a lack of playmakers. We only had Brotonia and Jojic, so I thought I'd do him a favour and get him another one. So Valzania came in, 29 years old, uncapped for Italy, but he had some appearances for the under-21s. Looks very solid, decent passing, good technique, good flair, leadership abilities are great composure. Looks very solid, so hopefully he'll do a job. And also the board, this was before they signed a new manager. The board decided Sam would have had a really good season and they bought him permanently. When I loaned him, I did put an option to buy for £3.4 million, and they have gone ahead with that, I think. So I'm not sure if they'd done it by here though. I think I might have saved it before then. So yeah, there's the offer. So that does get accepted, I think, and then Semenov does join permanently. He had a great season. He kind of was on the bench at the start, but Jamie's performances dropped, and Semenov came in and did really, really well. So those guys are already signings that are going to be made. So that's that's happened there. And then, as I said, I've shortlisted all the players. Let's just have a look at the league table as we left off. So there you see, we finished in 8th place, 12 wins, 17 draws and 9 defeats, and a neutral goal difference, and a total of 53 points. So, the rise has been, good. Hopefully he'll keep going. After 10 years, started off in Serie D, got back-to-back promotions to Serie D. It took a while. We got stuck there for quite a bit. We were around the playoffs and we kept missing out and not doing very well. But on our 4th attempt, we did get promoted to the top flight. We had a couple of seasons finishing in 14th. Then we did go, did one better and got 13th. And then that left us on the last season and we got 8th place. Juventus have been running away with it. They've just won their 3rd league title in a row, sorry. But they're doing really well. They ran away with it this time. They won by 24 points in the end. Only lost 3 games. And a relegated Bari were way down there. Catania and Fiorentina also relegated. So that's what happened. So what I'm going to do now, I've already simulated 1 year, but I haven't looked at anything. But I put it on a separate save. So I'm going to load that up. And we're going to see what happens. So I'll be seeing this for the first time, as will you. So let's see what happens. It's a load game. Parma 2026. We are unemployed. So it takes ages to simulate on this game. The speed of my computer is just mad. I'm looking at a new one this week. So hopefully that'll be a better thing with when the new videos come out. Is that they'll be a lot quicker, hopefully. And they'll take less time to render and upload. But we're going to load the new save, and we're going to see, load the new save file rather, and see what happened in 2026, or between 2025 and 2026. Okay, so the first thing I've noticed is that the Parma job is available. So that's interesting. Either the new manager was sacked or quit after a season or something. I don't know. Emails I've marked all as read already. Parma. Let's have a look. Right. Immediately looking up here, 18th. So they got relegated.
It can't be. It can't be.
Are you serious? I can't believe it. All that work we put in, and the new manager has gone and bloody relegated them again. I don't believe it. Only just as well. What happened on the last day? We lost at home. Lost away to Atalanta, who actually just overtook us. So we were actually out of the relegation zone, and on the last day, Atalanta beat us and sent us down. I say us. We're not managers. I can't believe it. Alright, so looking at the inbox, as I said, I marked all these as read. I just scrolled up. Where is it? It would be down here somewhere. Here it is. Parma relegated from the Serie A. Ficagna was the manager. Daniele Ficagna. So let's have a look at that then. Managers. Oh, they've actually had a few. So we resigned. Marcus Cole was one of our young team coaches. He was our under-18s coach. They promoted him to manager. He's got good manager stats, actually, to be fair to him. Not too bad at all. 15 with his ability and potential judging. 14 tactical knowledge. Not bad managerial stats. Not too bad attributes. But didn't really work out for him. He got sacked in February 2026. So around February. I don't know where they were at that point. Stefano Sambucini was the caretaker manager. He was in charge then. And Vicagna joined in on 22nd of February. And then he was sacked 3 months later after we got relegated. So that's not really what I wanted to see. So it took one season for them to get relegated. Let's have a look at the players. Let's see who was retained and who left. So straight away I can see Benito's gone to Young Boys. Enstrom's gone on loan to Provercelli. Pozzoni's gone on loan to Navarra. Hymerson's gone on loan to Robicina. Porcello went to Empoli. He wasn't really a player that played very much for us. They did that for free. Yeah, he's been a loanee for a while, but he's gone there for free. Fornassi has gone to Tenerife. His contract was up at the end of the season anyway, so he's gone there on a free. Canone's gone on loan to Chieti. There's more up here. Boxing's gone on loan to Genoa. They're a rival. Why would they do that? Wickberg to Helsingborg. Pozza to Cesena. Polisano went to Bari. His contract was up, so that's expected. We sold Rossi. Why did they do that? Rossi was one of the best players. Matteo Rossi. He's gone to Perugia. How much? £950,000. Is that all? He was one of the best players. We look at those ratings there. He averaged 7.35, 24 games, 6 goals and 6 assists, and they sold him for less than £1 million to Perugia. That's a joke. I can't believe that. That's mental. And anyone else? Juan Carlos went to Torino. That's kind of expected. He hasn't really had a great goal scoring record for us. Except that time he did get 18 goals. He scored 1 in the league this season. He went to Torino for 1.4 million plus player exchange. We'll have a look at the transfers at that point. And Golden's gone as well. He's gone to West Brom. How much did we get for him? £4.4 million. So we at least made some profit. He played a couple of games and then got sold. Last season, it started off really badly, but he really picked up his game in the second half. Got 7 assists in total and was much better in the second half of the season. But he got sold to West Brom for 4.4 million. So they sold the wingers. So that tells me that they played a narrow formation. Let's just have a look at their signings first of all. Who did they bring in? So, Kuki Valzania. Damon Parry was another one they brought in, a centre-back. We can't really see a lot of his attributes, but his main ones are there, and they're okay. How well did he do? 6.68, so not the best. £350,000 we bought him for from Toulouse, where he didn't really play a great deal, 26 years old. Semenov that happened for £3.4 million. Ivan DeSantis from Lazio, another centre-back. How many of these are we buying? Again, we can't see a lot of these stats, so that's annoying. Adrian Anguit from Sevilla on loan. What's he? Central midfielder, so he was brought in. We can't see any of these stats. That's mad. I don't know if I've got them attribute masking on or not. I'm not quite sure. But there's him. Manijovic was the part exchange for Torino, so we signed him. We signed him, the goalkeeper, and we gave them Juan Carlos and a bit of money. Or rather, no, they wanted Juan Carlos and they gave us Manijovic plus money. That's what it is, isn't it? Juan Pedro from Sevilla, a left back, can play both sides. Sanabria from Jaguares, Paraguayan striker. Did he get many goals? 4 goals. Scarpetta from, what's that, Universidad de something? Another striker. How many did you get? You didn't score at all, but you started one game and had 13 games off the bench. Ndoni from Lazio, £1.1 million. Another striker. How many did you get? 5 goals from 10 starts and 14 on the bench. Jepsen from Gefel, so he must be Swedish. Yep, he's a left back. Did he do any good? No, he was shit. And Masaudi from Piacenza, 5.75 thousand, only 17 years old. He went out on loan. So the signing's not really that inspired, really. If we have a look at the players then, if we look at league stats, so who played most games? So Cherry, Kuki, Georgiamy played almost every game. Cherry, I can straight away see he got 14 goals, but after that, 5 for Ndoni. And so Cherry very much still a one-man team. Assists, Dasa got 6, so not too bad for him. Average rating was terrible though, 6.57. 4 man of the match was for Valzani. Looks like he was a solid defender. Decent passing from Conte and Van Housden, but they didn't play very much. Angwix did quite well actually. In terms of tackles, Kuki was alright. Dribbles, not quite sure. Cards, Kuki got 10. Where's Alberto? Sandro Alberto, where's he gone? There he is. So Alberto did much better. 1 yellow card for the whole thing, and that was it. So that's good. Best performers then. Looks like Benito was out on loan, so that doesn't really say anything. No one scored above 7 for average ratings. The best was Valzania, and that was 6.95. So this season was terrible for Parma, and they got relegated. That's unbelievable. I don't really want to see any more of this. So, yeah.
I can't watch anymore.
If we have a look at the final table, actually, let's just do that first of all. Juventus won again, so that's 4 league titles in a row for them. Sampdoria with a good third place finish. Who else got relegated? Vicenza and Genoa. So, strange season overall. I can't believe we went down. That's mad. So that's the last thing I expected, was for them to get relegated. I can't believe that. We're going to leave it there, because I don't really want to see anymore. So, if you enjoyed this look ahead, then leave a like. If you do want to see even further ahead, see if maybe they managed to get relegated a second time. Oh, God's sake, if that happened, I would lose my shit. Then let me know if you want to see some more of this. It's the closest I've probably come to doing experiments now. I did them like last year, and I didn't have a lot of fun doing them. They're not very fun to make because they take ages to edit. Simulating is just boring. So this is probably the closest I've come to doing experiments, is just looking ahead at the teams I managed. I did it with Lazio last year as well, on last year's FM. I just looked ahead a few seasons. So if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, hit subscribe. I've got an update video coming out hopefully on the same day as this, or maybe the day after, I'm not quite sure. And there's some completely different stuff coming out soon, and then FM17 will start up, and I'm taking charge of Everton for that, and I'm going to try and do a trailer for that as well this week. I've got a whole week off work, so hopefully I'll get a lot done. We'll see. So thank you for watching this little video, guys. Not a very long one. It's going to be probably about 15 minutes, if that. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.